Coming from where you coming from, bro, back in London, what made you want to come out here to Thailand, bro?
I didn't really want to come to Thailand, to be honest, brother.
Word.
I just wanted to come out of London. It ain't really about... Look, Thailand was one of like 4 or 5 different choices. So it was either going to be Jamaica, somewhere in Africa, Dubai, or Amsterdam, maybe Spain. You understand? Because I've got people in all those places. Yeah. Dubai is too expensive. Jamaica and Africa, I don't really want to go there just yet.
Nah, I feel it.
For different issues, we can get into that later. And Spain and Amsterdam. Spain, to be honest with you, too many white people from England. And Amsterdam's still going to be too cold.
Why did you say I gotta get up out of here? Like, what made you say
it's a very
get to that point?
expensive question, brother. Very expensive question. Everybody wants to leave. So apart from the normal stuff, cost of living is too expensive. It's violent. I mean, bro, it used to be worth being there. Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
To make some money there, or you'd be safe there, or your money's safe tied up in property there. Blah blah blah. All of these things have gone through the floor.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's one thing when millionaires say they don't want to be somewhere anymore, like really, really wealthy people. But when poor people are saying like...
It's like no opportunity, baby.
Like poor people always complain about shit, right? Fair enough. But when they're actively leaving the country, you don't even really have the money to leave, but you're still leaving because you know staying here is just untenable.
Yeah. You so, like, I'll take the risk and try to do it somewhere else, and I know it'll be better than here.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I've got millionaire friends, I've got celebrity friends, I've got artists and actors, I've got athlete friends, right? I've got street nigga friends, and I've got normal working people. Everybody's in agreement, nobody wants to stay in Europe no more. Nobody wants to stay in London. Stay in London for what?
Right, damn.
Can't wear nothing nice, can't have nothing nice, right? And anywhere you go, make sure you're on job and ready for it to jump off.
What you mean, like trying, like safety?
Okay, look, do you think
somebody trying to rob you and shit?
Here's the thing, right? I was in Bangkok with a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Serious guy. One day he had on a normal AP. Nice, gold AP. The next day I see him, he had on another AP, the black tourbillon, the see-through one. And I'm saying, that's nice that you can just wear that here. And he was like, is it really that bad in London? I'm saying, bro, if you wore that, if you went to London and wore that for 10 days straight, I'm not saying you'll get robbed on the first or second day, but it's unlikely that you're gonna get to the end of your holiday and nothing's happened with regards to you and your watch.
Yeah, but somebody was looking. Somebody was.
Bro, somewhere in that time period, if you walking around London and for 2 weeks, let's say, with your watch on, something's gonna happen.
Absolutely.
Something's gonna jump off, unless you've got someone around you that says, listen, can give them a look, big man. No, not that watch.
So they got that mentality, like, if they see it, they're gonna get it. They're gonna take it.
It doesn't matter where it is.
Yeah.
You could be in the middle of Harrods. You could be in the middle of West End. There could be police at the end of the road. If the bit is nice enough, that's gone, big man.
Absolutely, bro. It's the same way for in America, bro. We got people that'll pull up with a Draco,
but that's
AR-15.
You can expect that in a country where everybody's armed, bro.
Yeah, it's right. Yeah, exactly.
And the people that are coming to do that in America, like the serious people, these are like some serious. In the UK and London, you'll be a grown man. You'll be like Andrew Tate walking down the street, right? And you'll have 5 or 6 young kids will move to you for your bits and pieces. And they will take your bits and pieces, or they will plug you silly in the process.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now, I'm not judging no one. Like, God knows I did enough. I did my own personal bit to turn the place into a shithole. But the fact of the matter is, I've got the choice to leave. So I left. It wasn't easy. And it's still not easy. You know what I mean? But
absolutely, brother. So, how long have you been here in Thailand, just kicking it off since you left London? How long have you been here so far, bro?
Coming up to 3 months.
3 months.
Come up to 3 months. About to do my little jump to Vietnam, jump back. And obviously, they've fucked off the border runs now, haven't they? So
Right, border runs, man. They making it hard for a lot of people to try to get in here and stay in. They basically just want you to try to, because like you
They
said,
want you to do it properly.
it's the crime, like you said. Because I looked at some articles and they was talking about we got people trying to do malicious activity and do border runs just to come here to do crimes.
Remember what we was talking about the other day? I said, brother, who knew that they had such a people trafficking problem here?
Right.
Before you came here.
Yeah, facts.
Like, forced slave centers. Like, you got people at gunpoint on a computer. I didn't even know that was possible.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If you got someone at gunpoint or whatever you've got over them, you've got them in a facility, yeah, you must.
They could be. They could be the slaves. They in the back of
It's
the
not even
truck.
funny though,
That
bro.
shit like a cage.
And what you're
never know.
forcing them to do is not dig for gold. No, you're forcing them to do scams online. That's madness, blood.
Yeah, that is
That
crazy,
is-
bro. So you definitely gotta kind of still, even though it's pretty safe here, you still gotta watch out for shit in the back.
Well, not really. Because the way I look at it and the way I've seen it and the way it's been told to me here is crime ain't really for you here unless you make it for you and that's your own business, basically.
Yep, that's
like
right.
for you to go, like I've seen videos of guys turning up on mopeds with machetes and attacking another guy. Like this is infighting between Thai gangs that you bet, like I see videos. I ask people that have been there 5-6 years and they've never seen it in the street.
Yeah, I ain't never seen no shit like that.
So how a foreigner can come here and get himself into that kind of problem, I think that's all on you, bro.
Yes, we create our own realities, bro. So at the end of the day,
no one's getting their jewelry taken away. No one's being robbed. No one's being followed home. You understand that? I've lost count of the amount of times I've left my phone and wallet on tables, on bike holders, walked off, left it there.
nothing
You
happens.
saw me do it earlier on. Like, where's my phone? Shit, it's on my bike.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. No one ain't got time for that. That's one of the reasons why I chose this place. Because that is not what it's like in Jamaica or Ghana. Like, you understand? That's not what it's like in Spain. That's not what it's like in Amsterdam. Crime still goes down in these
In
places.
a lot of places, man.
And it's visible to the people that
A lot of places
aren't involved
But
in
why
it.
you think Thailand is like that? What make you think Thailand is, you can be able to go out, leave your shit anywhere, and you don't have to worry about your stuff getting stolen? Like, what do you feel like is different from the people here versus the people all around the world that does all the bad activities? Like,
A lot
what
of
do they
things
have
go
that
in-
we don't have?
A lot of things go into forming a people, right? Most of that is historical and religious. From the basis, they're all Buddhists. It's a Buddhist-based society.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep.
So in some ways, you could say, yeah, they're a bit godless with some of the shit they get up to. But in terms of their regards to other people, well, where we come from could learn a thing or two about that.
Exactly, bro.
You feel me?
They have more morals, more tradition, their heritage.
Fucking with people, fucking with someone else for no good reason is not something that is enjoyable here for people.
Exactly.
Like, you know, at home in America or the UK, you can see when people going out of their way to fuck with you in a day. Like, you'll get like 2 or 3 people that will just actively fuck with you in traffic for the sake of fucking with you. You don't get that impression here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And even if somebody is, you're not gonna know it because that's not really the done thing here. So if someone's doing it, how are you gonna tell anyway?
That's a fact. That's a fact. You won't.
The only person that's done that deliberately tried to fuck with me was the guy in traffic the other day. But again, he weren't Thai, was he? Fucking white man.
Yeah.
Right, so.
Yeah. True. That is a fact, man. So definitely with the having a background of the Buddha thing, I think that definitely plays a whole part into it because.
And then everyone's just getting to it as well.
Yeah, because they know the laws of how shit work out here. So
No,
they know
the
that
law,
if
but
you
if I
do
don't-
bad shit to people, bad shit is gonna come to you.
No, even that, it's just that if we don't get out there and work, we are literally not going to eat today.
Well, we know that they get out and hustle
But that's
and
what
work.
anyone, that's the thing. If you look around, they ain't really got time to do anything else.
Yeah.
So you either see the ones that ain't doing shit, everybody else is just active. Even the ones that you think aren't active, like certain people.
They doing something.
Like in the massage part, you think they're sitting down out there. They're not. They are
Active.
They're all on their phones doing whatever they want. Like they're super active. When I was in Bangkok, we was out on the Sukhumvit, me and a friend, and it started just randomly started pissing down with rain, right?
Yeah.
Literally within seconds, there was about 2 or 3 people around us with the rain ponchos
to sell, ready.
barefoot.
That's how it is here. Yeah.
Barefoot, my boy.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro.
Huh? No, I'm good, big man. It's gonna stop in a minute, but I felt like buying
respect
one
the
just,
hustle.
bro.
Respect that shit, right?
And I should have bought one because a couple of days later, I bought one anyway because I needed one.
You're gonna need one. I got one. I done bought an umbrella from people walking up to me in the rain. All kind of shit, bro.
But this is the reason why no one ain't really got time to be treating people like shit. the kind of things that they're getting up to, it doesn't really work by one person doing it. You need multiple hands to do the stuff that they do here, the big building work and everything else. You've seen Bangkok.
Yeah.
You can't build a city like that unless, as a people, you understand how to work together.
Unify. Yep. You
Right.
gotta be unity is everything, bro.
Right. So if you know how to work together, and you've seen what working together can get you, plus your foundation is don't fuck with people in general.
Absolutely.
I don't see how you can not have a society like this. And obviously, there's people that will do messed up stuff and everything else. But bro, since I've been here, I haven't had any Thai people actively come to mess with me. The most I've got is like indifference, like dismissal. Like, listen, we're not trying to deal with foreigners today. And I don't get the impression it's because I'm black.
Yeah.
I get the impression it's because I'm not Thai. We don't talk English. We're not trying to talk English today.
Up to you, and just walk away. That's what they tell me. Like, up to you.
Right, I go to certain material places to get certain things made.
Yeah.
So I've gone into the back alleyways. I mean, the back, soy this, soy, they even have soy numbers or whatever.
Right.
I'm in the back finding these people with the machines that are 20 years old. Those are the people I come to the country to find. I found a whole strip of these guys one day. I went into every single shop. They all gave me that, no English. I'm saying, listen, I pulled out money. I've got, no, we have work, no. Do you understand?
Right, exactly. 2
or 3 of them tried to give me time, but when it got through to that, by the time we'd finished translating what I want, they'd realised this whole process is going to be too much problems. We're not in it. And I understood.
Right.
I fully understood.
How it is, man.
But that's the most you'll get here.
But that's how they keep their peace, and that's how they keep stay grounded,
Like,
because they don't put themselves, they don't let it get to them.
Look,
you know.
we respect you in whatever you're doing, but we don't want to like. No. And just go away with it as well, nicely, but just thank you.
Exactly.
And then let me just go back to what I'm doing.
And you be like,
this is
damn.
working.
Shit,
Like,
you don't need me.
did I just get fucked off, or did I just get kicked out? You did, but nicely.
So, like, what do you feel like are your top favorite activities or top favorite things about Thailand as a whole? Like, what are your favorite 3 key aspects of Thailand that you feel like keeps you here?
Wait, you've been around me for a couple of days now, mate. You see what I like to I like to create.
Create.
Wait for the drop.
Yes, sir.
I like to smoke.
Okay, the weed.
And I like to ride those big fucking bikes. This place is set up to allow you to do all of that. All I want is the freedom to be able to create what I want to create, right? You could do that here.
Yeah.
If you want to scale up a little bit, get a shop and everything else, you ain't have to worry about, am I about to get the deposit for this? Is the landlord going to be safe and blah, blah. Like, you've got landlords that try things here and there, but it's not, like when you see like a big shop front on this high street in the UK, you don't even really think about what you can do with that shop, because you know the headache of getting the shop, the overheads, the rent, the rate, and you just think, bro, it's just going to be such
taxes.
a long... bro, it's just, nobody really wants to do it. That's why you get so many pop-ups in London.
Yeah.
Here, that's normal. If you see a place, you got a good idea and you got the money, you can go in it for 6 months and fail, and it won't have cost you an arm and a leg.
I got one quick question though. So in London, I know in America we have credit, you know, your credit and shit like that. Is it the same in London? So for you to get an apartment, you have to have a good credit. If you got bad credit, they can decline you.
You got to have that. I think that's part of it. You got to have references. You got to have guarantors and all this shit.
So people that they'll come to when you don't pay, they'll go to them.
All that kind of shit. Like, you can't just. If you're a young guy and you don't know anyone in London, and you got no history in London, and you come to London with say £5,000.
Yep.
You can't just set up in London and think you're not like. That's not enough.
Yeah, hell no.
Even if you had the right references and the right guarantor and everything else, £5,000 I don't think will get past you the first month or two.
Damn.
Like, by the time you pay for your rent, your deposit, a few other little bits and pieces, little shopping and blah blah, then you've moved around for a little bit, bro, that £5,000's gonna go down in about 2-3 months, easily.
Yeah.
You can't come to London on an adventure no more. You can't go anywhere in any of those built up places on an adventure tip no more. You can still adventure through Asia, bro. You can still adventure through Asia's biggest cities and not be rich and not spend an arm and a leg and experience most of what it's got.
Yeah, that is facts.
As soon as you land there, you realise, hold on a minute. They've been taking the piss with us for ages. They've just been robbing us
That's a fact.
the entire time. God, bro. What?
That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. So I feel like in London, so like your main source of income, you feel like you want to just put out there to just do content, shit like that.
I work online.
Work online, yeah. Business
you
work
can get into
online,
that if you want, but
remote work.
Everybody that watches this knows what remote work is. Work online, teach a bit of English online, YouTube. We do the same thing.
And we're just
doing,
multiple platforms, multiple streams of income, man.
But there's different ways of making money online. Get plugged in, wise up, and it'll allow you to go anywhere you want. Because this is not the time to be tied down into one place, bro. You need to be able to move and be dynamic.
Got to.
Be as quick,
the world
as agile,
fast.
and as lethal as possible, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but this is the state of the world we're in, bro. And
changing so rapidly, bro. AI coming into the picture now. AI is gonna be taking a lot of the jobs that people are working right now. So, bro, I feel like if people don't have nothing going on besides going to their 9 to 5, when the time comes,
if you don't have
a lot of people are gonna be stuck, bro.
If you don't have anything that you're doing that comes purely from you and only needs you to generate the money, if you don't have anything like that yourself, generally you're always gonna be at the mercy of someone else.
Absolutely.
This ain't the time to be at the mercy of others, bro.
Yeah, hell no. It's getting buckled down now. It's buckle down time out here, bro. Everything is, but here in Thailand, I feel like you do have a little bit more freedom. And because like you said, the cost of living here is much cheaper than the London or United States, stuff like that. So you can actually come out here and get a lot more for your money.
But how is it that you can come out to a country that's supposed to be a third world country,
that's what they call it, right?
Cool. So you can come to a third world country from the first world country. I'm from the UK. London, the UK and America, these are the first world countries of the world.
Absolutely.
Right? So I can come from the financial capital of the world, come here, work here for a year, live a better rate of life, and leave with 3 times the amount of savings that anyone's going to save at my financial level in London.
Thanks.
How does that make sense if this is a third world country? Then how can I come here, work, ride the same bikes, drive the same cars, eat better food, live in a better apartment, make less money overall, but still end up with more savings at the end of it after living a better life? You tell me how the States and the UK aren't a massive scam.
It is because they tie up your time and your energy. So once they get your time and your energy, we use that on distractions a lot in the UK and in America. The way we are here, we are so locked in and focused and working. But back in the UK, you might not just wake up and go make a video. You'll be wrapped into doing some other shit, maybe with your homeboys or going out to a bar, going to watch football, like whatever this.
Do you know what that is?
Whatever the case may be.
Because they do this thing, the West is good at convincing you
mental slavery.
If you're not suffering or working or grinding away or doing something difficult for shitty wage somehow, it doesn't validate anything you're doing. If you haven't struggled or eaten shit basically for someone else, then it doesn't count. The fact that you can you can see anyone, any writer, any screenwriter, any playwright, any poet, any rapper, any musician, any digital nomad who hasn't quite started making money yet, right? But he's working 16, 17 hours a day like I was when I was doing the fashion thing,
absolutely,
right? Absolutely. Now, because I'm not making money, other people will think that's not work, that's a hobby. But we're talking about hours put in. I'm putting in way more work than you.
Yep.
And because I'm not making a little pound note yet, you think it's not valid. But you're doing much less work for someone else. Because you're doing it for someone else and they're paying you, that validates it as a job.
Right.
And unless you're doing that, a lot of people think unless you're in that dynamic, what you're doing isn't valid. Because people won't think it's valid, and then sometimes yourself you don't think it's valid because it's not making money.
Exactly, yeah. But
now is the time that people like my generation and downwards, we will figure that, bro, if we ain't making money right now, that needs to be making money. No, it doesn't make money right now, but we've been around enough examples to know if we follow these things, it's gonna make money guaranteed.
Absolutely.
So this is not a time when you can tell people what to do and bamboozle people into working, because it's only gonna work with a certain amount of people now.
Yeah, absolutely. And they get real content with comfortability. Like when they get their check every week, they get into a cycle of those ways.
There's always that as well. There's comfort. We discussed
comfortability.
We were discussing it yesterday. It's just comfort. Like everybody's happy being comfortable.
Exactly. Versus reaching for their dreams or doing what they really truly want to do that makes them happy, bro.
It's a simple thing, innit? Like you could go to the gym.
Yep.
You can go to the gym and do a simple workout where it's comfortable, but we all know all of the growth is going to come from the weights that you
consistency.
that are horrible. Not consistency. You can be as consistent as you want, right? You have to be consistently uncomfortable if you want to build the muscle. You can go to the gym consistently if you want to stay healthy. So be consistent at work and you'll stay financially, normally healthy, right? But if you want to grow, it's the same thing at the gym. You have to step on some weight.
Step up the weight,
You have to step on the weight, change up your little routine, and start eating things you don't like eating. Cut out the things that you do like. It's the same stuff if you want. But like I said, people like to complain about the results they didn't get from the work they're not even prepared to try and do.
Right. They don't want to take that leap, man. They scared to take that leap of faith.
Exactly.
That's what it all boils down to. That's what the universe wants us to do. Take the leap of faith and know that we're gonna always be good, bruh. We're gonna always be good. When have you ever not been good in your whole entire life? You always been taken care of in some type of way. Maybe you haven't had a crazy life.
You didn't want it the way you wanted it.
Exactly.
But that's as they say to people, listen, you've never starved.
Exactly.
Right? You've never got to the point where you can't drink, eat. You've never been homeless. If you haven't had these things, then don't talk to me about suffering.
Exactly.
Going without some fucking name brands for now, or not being able to go out with a couple of gal, that's not suffering, you bitch ass nigga. That's not suffering.
That's a fact.
It's not suffering.
It's not,
That's just tightening belts. That's just going without. But if you're from where we're from, you're kind of used to going without sometimes. You have to get used to that. So you can't do it as an adult? You've lost the ability to do it as an adult. Okay, cool. So then just stay working for someone else.
I feel like one day they'll wake up, but typically it happens and it's too late for a lot of people, bro, because they don't value the time.
See,
their time.
I don't think. See, this is the thing. This is where our age difference might have a little difference in our opinion. I don't think it's about waking up no more. I think most people get to a certain age and you're fully awake, as in what you want, what you really want, who you are, who you really want to be, right? But then you realize it's too much work, man.
Yep, they lazy.
It's too much work. This is the conversation that most men and even more women don't want to have.
Absolutely.
When you ask a man like, when did you give up on your dreams? I ain't giving up on my dreams. Buddy, are you chasing all of your dreams actively now? No? Well, when's the last time you did? Not for a while? Then you gave up. When did that happen?
Right.
If you want to be honest, if you really want to be honest, answer that, right? And if that hasn't happened, then you must be still chasing them. And if you're not, then, because you chose not to most of the time.
Yep.
You chose not to. Because you see too many people, you hear too many stories about this single mother that went and done this course while she was working this job, and next thing you know, she got this degree and now she's making this, she started this on the side. There's always the outliers that seem to be able to just beat the odds no matter what they were and make a madness out of it.
Absolutely.
So the odds aren't the problem then.
Right.
It's just the people.
We got the haves, we got the have-nots.
And you got the do's and the do-nots, and that will decide whether or not you are one of the haves or the have-nots.
True, of course, because that's the action. If you don't put the action in, you're not gonna have no results.
But listen, unless you got robbed by a business partner, right, or you made a serious financial mistake, right, you can always say, well, if you work really hard, there's no guarantee you're gonna blah blah. No. The exception to the rule is sometimes you'll work really hard and things will fuck up and you lose everything. But the general thing is, the harder you work, the more you'll get. You're gonna lose, but if you get smarter and smarter, you're gonna win.
Yep.
Right?
All
the more
those
you
mistakes.
try, the more effort you put in, the more you'll get back. It's a very, very simple equation.
Simple.
Right? Now, if you want to put in the effort and not get any mistakes, then you're not really understanding how this thing works. You have to fuck up along the way.
Got to.
But the fuck ups aren't
To break you,
they're
it's to
valuable.
make you more stronger.
Right, they're useful and they're valuable.
It's a lesson.
If you know how to use them.
Yeah.
Or you could be one of these people that are just, you don't want to fail at stuff, you don't even want to try, or you're lazy, or you're scared, or whatever it is, bro.
Yeah.
Don't be dishonest and say it's because they're asleep. When you're young, you're asleep. When you're a certain age, you're not asleep no more. When you get to this age, you realize
you
everybody
think
else
that,
is,
bro, but
I'm
a lot of
telling you.
people live their lives so in much chaos, they never even take the time to think about what they want to do.
I'm telling you now. And when you get to 10 years from now, you'll be the same age as me, right?
Yep.
And I'm not saying this to condescend to you, I swear I'm not. It's just something that I've realized lately, that much more people are way more self-aware than they let on. This is what I'm saying to you. And you get this when you get to a certain age, because you realize at a certain age you can't help but consider certain things. So you don't have that urge at a certain age because you're running around thinking about other things, creative things, not bad things, just you haven't maybe done enough that you need to sit down and self-reflect just yet. But the time always comes where everyone sits down and thinks, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. And that might lead to another thought and everything else. But at a certain age, usually around your 40s for men, everybody's looked inside and thought either, yeah, I'm killing it, or yeah, I'm fucking up.
Yeah, of course, man.
And it's not about being awake, it comes naturally. You got a couple of idiots. No, actually, I wouldn't even say it comes to everybody. It's just some people act on it and some people don't.
Yeah.
Some people don't want to act on it, some people don't. But when you do act on it, right, you get a certain result. And those that don't want to act on it should keep their mouth shut when you're around those that do. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I'll sit and listen to you all day long. Because I know you know what you're talking about. I came to you with very specific questions, my boy. The people that haven't done it need to keep their mouth closed during that conversation. We've got creative masters talking here. People that have already created other things. We've already done tangible stuff.
Yeah, facts.
We've already failed at more things that you've tried. You understand?
Our resume, we got a resume with this shit, man.
Of success and of failure.
Yeah, both.
If you ain't even got failures, I don't want to hear shit.
Right. If you was just trying to tell people some tips about Thailand before they get out to Thailand, like what would you tell them coming from where we come from?
Most of what we know from where we come from will serve you right out here. For instance, watch your mouth when you're talking to people. Yeah?
Of course, yeah.
Know who you're speaking to. Yeah? Know that you're not at home. Understand that you're one person. Understand that you bleed like everybody else. Act accordingly.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Don't let people walk all over you. But you need to be tolerant and reasonable because this is a different culture. These are not rockets. These are not like massive concepts to get your head around. On the street and on the road, especially where I'm from, these are things you learn early. Know who you're messing with. Yeah. This person will turn you over.
And it's crazy because a lot of people, they even come out here, say for instance, they had the mentality that we talking about, street mentality, robbing people. I feel like even when they get out here, they still don't even have the courage to do that shit out here.
No, you'd be wrong about that. There's people out here keeping up a madness, but those are people that come out here on some stupidness. I'm just talking about how to come out here and survive. Be polite and this and that.
Shit that our parents told us, man.
Shit that our parents told us, and you learn if you didn't respect on the road, bad things were gonna happen to you.
Yep.
Well, you understand if you don't respect those things here, badder things will happen to you.
Yeah.
They got holes so dark you don't even know what they look like here.
Fuck you up out here, bro.
No one ain't trying to go to a Thai prison.
Hell no.
Do you understand? Like, it's very simple.
Yeah.
I would recommend when people come here, don't come here and put your hands on no Thai people, because you will get fucked up. You will go to prison. Up. And rightfully so. Right? Now, if you feel like you're being messed with, I don't care how bad you are, big man, you're gonna have to turn around and walk or cut quick, because
this is the type of shit that we should be on, bro. This is the type of shit that we should be on, man. But
don't get me started on black people, you know? Please. Let's not even get into that. But
you know, I'm just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. Just a little.
That's another conversation.
But
we could do a whole episode on that. But what I'm saying is, as far as coming here is concerned, don't come here and keep up no rudeness. You understand? Don't come here and think that you can just talk to and holler at any woman that you want to, because at the end of the day, that's still someone's woman, or it's still someone's wife, or it's still someone's daughter. Yeah. Or maybe it's none of those things, but she ain't fucking yours.
I already know.
Some of the things I see, like, but you wouldn't do that at home. Like, you wouldn't, like the super bikes.
Yeah, facts.
You wouldn't ride that bike like that with no helmet at home. You wouldn't dare. Why are you here doing it? Do you think you can't die here? Definitely. Other things is like, you know, don't drink the ice cube.
Yeah,
you know that,
right? Yeah. I
didn't know that till I got here.
Like little shit like that.
So, do we eat the ice? Because I've been told you're not supposed to drink. No, they said if it's got the hole in it, it comes from the actual ice place. If it hasn't got that hole in it, then they made it probably tap water.
Yeah, it's tap water.
Cool, but I ain't really seen no non-holy ice.
That's how I get a lot of people. Bro, when I fill up my ice tray, I put water from a water bottle in it, bro.
But you think about, you know, I'll tell you something that annoys me about this place, bro. Every single thing is in plastic.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I'm actually struggling with. I can't get water in a glass bottle, but I've got to go to a mad place to get it.
Yep.
This is a difficult thing for me with microplastics and stuff like that.
It's like seltzer water or some shit. It wouldn't be like natural spring water. It would be like seltzer water in a bottle. They don't
seem to play around with the plastic containers here. They seem to be all right with that. Yeah. So, you know, it's
that's pollution, man. But
in terms of, you know, how to act when you come here, be respectful and understand you're on the other side. From where I'm coming from, you're on the other side of the planet. Absolutely. Even if you're in an area where, you know, like Bando Bar, lots of Londoners there. It's a spot. It's a nice chill out zone. Cool, but it doesn't matter how comfortable you might be here in your apartment, coming back and forth from Bando, but maybe you start to feel like you're at home. You are not at home. This is not your country, and you are 100% a guest here. They will remind you of that.
They'll remind you of that shit
real quick.
Quick as fuck.
And rightfully so.
Exactly, and that's how it
Rightfully
should
so.
be everywhere, bro.
What gives you the right to come to someone's country,
Fuck
feed
off.
up women and do whatever you want, be violent in the street or be aggressive in the street, and not have someone step up and just knock you out on the road?
Yeah.
The problem is, this type of thing is escaped the minds of men where we come from. It's not allowed to do these things to people no more.
Yeah.
Like I told someone, yeah, I punched him in his face. Why? Because his mouth. Oh, you shouldn't. You know, that's not acceptable. Why is it not acceptable?
Yeah.
It's two men. You'll be all right. And he knew he was speaking out of place, and I warned him, and then I chinned him. Where's the problem with that? You'll go to prison for that in London, right? You'll get sacked. Here, no one's even going to bat an eyelid, unless they're Thai.
Yeah.
Don't do that. But even then, if someone's actively messing with you and you're with Thai people, then again, you've got Thai people that can talk for you. So don't let people take liberties, obviously. But if my whole ethos is while I'm here, if you're not Thai, watch your mouth with me. Simple. Because we're in a place where
They'll fuck your ass up.
no, if you're not Thai, we're in a place now where if you want to get out of place,
They're gonna fuck you up.
no.
If you get out of place.
Yeah, you can. No, I'm saying you.
Oh, yeah.
If a man gets out of place with you and he's not Thai, you can shot him a box.
Oh, absolutely.
But it works in both ways.
I just seen a video about that shit. Actually, somebody here got knocked out. 2 foreigners. Other guy got away. The other guy was knocked out.
Was it on the walking street?
Yes.
With the black guy who was doing the dance. I said, that's a classic video.
Yep.
With one swing, the tourist was knocked to the ground, followed by a brutal kick while down. Other security staff and bar workers joined in, delivering a flurry of blows. The wild brawl was eventually broken up, and the battered tourist had to limp back to his hotel in shame.
Yep,
That's the video that everyone uses
and he
as
threw
an
the first
example.
punch.
Why would
He
you do
threw
that?
the first
Why?
punch and got knocked out, bro.
Look, before you come here, you're told by all your friends that are already here, listen, all of the men that aren't walking around like women, most of them
They gun.
are,
Yeah.
if they're not trying to be women, they're trying to be fighters. So,
Right.
that's
They
weird.
gonna box with
If
your
he's
ass.
not wearing makeup and trying to be a lady boy, he's in the gym trying to crack trees with his legs.
For real.
Right?
Yeah.
So, watch your mouth, because they'll be respectful and respectful and respectful until they're not respectful, and then you can't walk away after that.
It's a wrap.
I'll tell you a story. When I first come to Pattaya, I've clipped someone's car, right? Now, I was pulled over straight away. My man's come out. Now, I've actually marked his car.
Okay.
He's come out, he's seen I'm a foreigner. But by this point, I already know about, because before I come out, I've done the studies, people will get involved if there's a fight, so I get it. He's come out, he tried to hit me with the high price. Oh, 6,000.
You're trying
I
to
said,
get off.
6,000?
Good.
He said, oh, 3,000. I said, no, 1,000. He said, oh, okay, 2,000. I said, okay, cool. Then you hold this, you hold this. He said, why? I said, I got ATM. He said, oh, I said, yeah, you hold. Hold this, hold phone. I'll be back. Now, if we'd have been in London, I'm not paying you shit if you want to come at me with a higher price. And we can get into whatever you want to get into.
And you know what I'm on. And I'm telling you it's done.
If you want to take the piss,
Yeah.
right? Now, if I'd have come out here with that attitude, what do you think would have happened?
Yep.
I'd have got stamped.
They would have fucking. Everybody would have been over there on your ass.
I might have been able to chin a couple of them before I went down. Yeah,
Nah, that's real
But
shit,
eventually,
though,
it's
You know, they got
what they call it,
Buddha.
the land of smiles.
Yeah.
But you can go to any market and get the biggest machete.
Yeah, bro.
What makes you think that everybody can't just reach behind something and pull something up and?
Yeah, that's real shit, man.
Bruh.
I think they
Cool
know
out
now,
when you're
bro.
here.
I think the ones that are trying to come out here to Thailand on that type of rah-rah activity, not on peaceful vibes, they know now not to come out here doing bullshit.
But
man.
listen, you didn't hear about the robbery in Phuket?
You say what?
You didn't hear about them boy that robbing the American tourists for the AP in Phuket?
Oh yeah. I heard about
Cool.
that shit.
Did you see the video?
I ain't see the video
These
though.
two
Nah.
apes. Did you
I ain't
see
see
it?
the video now.
Bro, this is another thing we had to ask. Even if he was criminals for an AP,
And
bro,
how you even know that shit real?
but they're gonna go. But I would like to see what's gonna happen to them, because if they can't pay their way out of that, and I'm not sure that they can, because the guy they robbed was an American tourist.
Oh wow.
I mean, he's an American lawyer,
oh, it's over.
and you're thinking like, You niggas couldn't have picked a worse person to rob.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they got back the watch, bro.
Oh, he got it back?
They got back, but they tracked him, tracked them, got back the watch, nicked them, bro.
Yeah.
So basically, you're looking at 10 years in the Thai jail now.
For some bullshit. One split decision that you shouldn't have made, bro.
What are you doing out here? If you are that hard up, what are you doing in a foreign country, bro?
Throw your whole life away. So that's why it's fucking so important to have the right mind state, bro, because I ain't gonna lie, we all not have, we never have always been perfect and shit like that.
I'm saying I can't sit and judge because I've made enough decisions.
I done made mistakes.
No, but my mistakes helped me to throw away large portions of my life. And with that experience, I'm saying to man, bro, this ain't the place for that.